Hello friends, and welcome to a short video, the last video of 2022. Happy Christmas, even though it's a few days late, and a Merry coming 2023. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're enjoying your holiday. I've come down with a little case of the disease that should not be named, and I just wanted to come by and say hi really shortly, without much planning, because I am recovering so I can get back to work as soon as possible. And what I wanted to do is a short lineup overview. So notebooks and journals I will and will not be using in 2023, and this is the bulk of them. New planners and journals for 2023. This will be my new planner. This is a Hobonichi Weeks, standard, yellow, nothing much to it. If we have time, I can do a setup for the first week of January. So this is where we are right now. These plans are not really happening because I am on sick leave. I guess you know the outline of a Hobonichi, but really fast. This is where I'll be doing some tracking. So for 2023, I usually track my monthlies here, and I will be doing exercise and spending tracking here. I'm not sure about the spending tracking, whether I'll do it here though or somewhere like this. So I put a little Midori tab here so I can access this quicker. But unfortunately, I've learned now, because this is Tomoe River paper, to put it a little bit lower because it's managed to bend the page a little bit already. But I'm learning and I'm getting used to this Hobonichi Weeks, and I really like it so far, and I'm enjoying the paper a lot. So I think I might be doing some tracking on these pages as well. And then this is your monthly overview, standard monthly, and then a standard weekly. So I've been watching a YouTuber from Philippines, and I'll put her link in the description. And I've been liking the way that she plans, so I've started setting up my page like this as well. Because one thing I've missed since slowly moving out of my 2022 planner, which was this Yamamoto paper Jibun Techo. And what I've been missing is the time, the line. Well, just the hourly tracking. So I was also feeling like there are many pages where I haven't utilized them well enough. I feel like there's a lot of paper that gets wasted because some weeks get really busy, and then other weeks I feel like I've just wasted the paper. So I try to doodle and do some watercolors, but I still feel like some of these pages are not utilized well, and I plan to go back on them. So I've basically done the same thing. I've put a tab for where I do my tracking. There is much less note-taking space in Jibun Techo, so that's one thing I like about moving into Hobonichi, because Hobonichi has a lot of note space on the back, and that's going to be great for me. For 2022, what I've been using is a combination of my Traveler's Notebook insert, which is where I was taking notes. So I had to carry these two together all the time. And I feel that now it's gonna work. I'm in love with my Ichigo Ichi charm, brass charm. If you haven't noticed yet, I don't know if I've mentioned it before. So I like this Hobonichi because it's small and it has all this space for everything that I need. It doesn't have the timeline, so it doesn't have the hours in the same way that Jibun Techo does. So I will be doing this sort of thing that, like I said, I picked up from a YouTuber that I will link So yeah, this was my Jibun Techo for 2022. I'm leaving that now and I'm moving into Hobonichi. Those are my planners and my work stuff. Then one thing that I am doing is I will be continuing my Leuchtturm 5-year. So I've started my Leuchtturm 5-year in 2022 and I will be continuing it. I have some stickers here and some supplies in the back. This is what I like about the Leuchtturms. They always have these little, I think they're called secretarial pockets in the back, but I'm not entirely sure. So this is my 5-year journal that I will be continuing in 2023. And then you've already seen my Midori A5. I've still continued collaging in this. And I like the paper. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful notebook. It has a lot of pages. I can use it for months and months. I've started this, I think, in September, so it might last me all the way through March. Unfortunately, I don't have a cover for it, and I'm realizing now because I had some green juice powder spillage over it that it would be good to get one. So that's probably what I will be doing next. And then finally, and I've ordered a cover for, like, the most simple stripes cover for my Hobonichi, so I don't get staining on this beautiful yellow as well. And then I'm going to put in this photo, cutout from an Arizona Highways magazine into that cover when I get it. And the cover fortunately comes with its own pockets because I've, as you can see, made a mistake with putting my pocket. So the Hobonichi comes with one pocket that you can stick anywhere, and I've unfortunately put it upside down. It's working. I'm just tucking stuff in right here, like so. But I'm going to be using the Hobonichi cover pockets when it comes, I think. So yeah, that's it. And then finally, I wanted to show you this little notebook that I got off of Cafe Analog. And I've started doing like a little bit of a junk journal. I stick papers here and there when I get something, or in either from my pen pals and in Happy Meal, or when I order something. So I've been doing a little bit of sort of junk journaling, maybe glue booking, depending on how you look at it. And this was when my mother came to visit me, and we bought rhubarb lemonade. So this comes with beautiful, beautiful different pages, such as this, maps and book pages. It comes with its own pack of ephemera that I've used. So, and this is a postcard that I got in a secondhand shop because it's from Prague and I love Prague, and it has this little wheel that you can, well, it's a bit old now, but yeah, you can twirl it around. And I just thought it was cool, but it's too big, so I just stick it somewhere in the back like this. So, okay, and so what I'm going to do now is prep for the first week of January in my Hobonichi. I don't have a ruler on me, so I'm just going to use a postcard for now. And we are going to do something like this, so that I can track obligations that happen at a certain hour in a day. So what I do is I use the left hand side for taking notes and making plans on what I need to do that day, and then on the right hand side I put hourly overview. So something a little bit like this. And I will fast forward if this gets too long. So every two, and this is something that I've seen from the YouTuber from, that is, like I said, from Philippines. Every two little squares, I put a dot all the way from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. And then every four little squares. So I won't do this here because this line is already a bit thicker. So I will just draw the line here. And then this will be Monday. I'm writing it out in Croatian. Monday, Tuesday, and then for every fourth, I'll leave 4 squares of space, and every second dot, I'll just put it like here. This is so I can guide both my line easier when I'm drawing it out, but also later on they are like a little visual helper. They are also like helping me to orient when I have my hours in here. So each dot is the next hour. And so this is basically how I track my, well, how I plan my day, my daily overview. Let's just make sure that line will show. And again, for the last time, I'm doing it here. Every second square, I make a little dot. It makes my line easier to guide when I'm drawing it between the days, but also it helps me orient. Each dot is a full hour later on. So there you go. And then what I do, I take this little washi sample and today I'm using blue because it's snowing outside. So these weeks it has been cold and snowy, so I've chosen, as you can see, to use these blue themed washi. And so I hope I have enough of this sample. This is a sample I got from one of my pen pals, and I'm really using it up. Like you can see, I really like it. I hope I'm not, oh yeah, I am out of focus. Sorry for that. And then I just stick it right here, and I make a little note section down below. And there we go. That's planning with me. Thank you for planning with me. So this is again what I will be doing. Focus it a little bit. This is the weekly overview in the Hobonichi, and I take notes here on what needs to be done each day. And then for my meetings and other obligations that have to be done in a certain hour, I write out this little timetable on the right hand side, and then below that I have a little note space for things that need to be done regardless of what day it is. And then I only do Monday to Friday here because I don't do that many time sensitive things on the weekends, and this space suffices. So thank you for planning with me. Thank you for being here this year, and I hope to see you in the next year. Have a nice day. Bye.